The news of the richest man on the planet buying Twitter has been circulating around a lot lately. Elon Musk has offered to buy the social media platform for $43 billion. He has revealed his plans for bringing changes to the company if the acquisition goes through. Soon after, Elon presented the proposal to the board of Twitter. It considered adopting a poison pill defense that could make the takeover attempt prohibitively expensive. Why does the billionaire want to buy this public platform? What is the current situation of the dealing? And how are people reacting to this offer? Well, we're going to find out all the answers in this video, so make sure you stay till the end. At the start of March, Elon bought almost 9% shares of Twitter, which made him the largest outside shareholder. It seemed he would become a board member, but the possibility changed when he came up with an offer to buy the entire platform. He offered $54.20 a share, valuing the company at roughly $43 billion, well above its current market capitalization of almost $36 billion. For those who don't know, Elon Musk is one of the most influential personalities on Twitter, with roughly 82 million followers. Elon has always supported freedom of public speech and has criticized Twitter for moderating its platform too restrictively. He now aims to bring radical changes to Twitter and shift the power from the company to the people. I invested in Twitter as I believe in its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe. I believe free speech is a societal imperative for a functioning democracy, he said in a letter he sent to Brett Taylor, the chair of Twitter's board. Elon shares the belief of transforming Twitter into a private company because of the extraordinary potential of the platform. Previously, Elon Musk has used Twitter to insult critics, troll short sellers of Tesla, and propose grandiose ideas about space travel. He has also spread inaccurate information about the pandemic, like when he said that children are immune to COVID, but in reality they are not. He mused on Twitter about taking Tesla private in a tweet in 2018 and inaccurately claimed he had secured funding for the transaction, after which the SEC fined him $40 million. On April 14th, Elon filed documents with the United States securities regulators to buy the social media platform. He presented his proposal directly to the shareholder, surpassing the board. Twitter mentioned receiving Elon's proposal in a statement, and that the board is committed to conducting a careful, comprehensive, and deliberate review to determine the course of action that it believes is in the best interest of the company and all Twitter shareholders. The news is that the Twitter board is considering a defensive move known as a poison pill that would severely limit Elon Musk's ability to acquire the social media giant. The board held a meeting to discuss the offer of Elon, and the members were not supposed to speak publicly about it. So, the poison pill defense is a common tactic used by companies to decline hostile takeovers. It lets the company flood the market with new shares, or allows existing shareholders other than the potential acquirer to buy shares at a discount. This dilutes the bidder's stake and makes buying shares more expensive. If the board doesn't approve the sale to Elon, he can directly make a tender offer to the stakeholders, and they can sell their shares to him, allowing him to gain control of the company. It would be utterly indefensible not to put this offer to a shareholder vote. They own the company, not the board of directors, Elon said in one of his tweets. Some of the investors of Twitter also seem underwhelmed with Elon's offer, and their potential concern is how he is going to finance the purchase. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia, who described himself as one of Twitter's largest and most long-term shareholders, said that Twitter should reject Mr. Musk because the offer was not high enough to reflect the company's intrinsic value. The board will likely come up with a decision in the next few days. It can reject the offer and adopt a poison pill defense, but then Elon will be compelled to acquire the company by buying a significant number of shares in the open market. He already owns 9% of the stakes in the company, and if he hits the threshold of 10% or more, he can sell out of the company. Elon's offer to buy the company has also come up with the possibility of new changes to the platform. Elon has some plans for changing the norms of Twitter. Loosening content moderation is one of the changes we are going to see in the future. Elon has always shown interest in what is and isn't allowed on the platform. Musk tweeted, "Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle?" Well, about 70% of 2 million respondents responded no. Previously, Twitter's CTO, Parag Agrawal, said that the company's role is not to be bound by the First Amendment, but to serve a healthy public conversation. Elon believes Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, and it's failing to adhere to free speech principles that undermine democracy. We can expect content moderation under the influence of Elon, but the question of how much content moderation is still unanswered. Elon also raised the point of Twitter's involvement in shaping society in the past. He polled his followers last month on whether they think Twitter's algorithm should be open source, a term for software that's distributed freely and can be manipulated openly by many contributors. It may sound technical, but this is also tied with his feelings on free speech. Another problem that has personally affected Elon is the platform's cryptocurrency scams. Scammers have impersonated Musk using fake accounts on various social media sites to get people to give away cryptocurrency. In 2020, Musk's account was also among high-profile Twitter accounts that were hacked to push a Bitcoin scam. Musk has called the spam problem on Twitter the single most annoying problem with using the service. He's even publicly pleaded with Twitter to do something about the issue. In an April 14th interview at TED 2022, Musk cited this issue as the first thing he would change as Twitter's new owner. A top priority I would have is eliminating the spam and scam bots and the bot armies that are now on Twitter. They make the product much worse, he said. Musk is also in favor of the edit button that Twitter users have been requesting for years. Twitter users have long asked for a way to edit their tweets for typos and other problems, but the highly requested feature hasn't been at the top of the company's priorities. On April 4th, Musk brought up the idea of an edit button again, tweeting another poll. "Do you want an edit button?" he tweeted, misspelling yes and no words. More than 4 million votes were cast, with almost 3/4 supporting the idea. So we're already in week 2 of Elon Musk and Twitter's very public and rocky romance, and more weirdness may come as time passes. Let's see what happens next. So what do you guys think? Will Elon finally buy Twitter, or will the board find a way to drive him away from the sale? Tell us in the comments section below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please take a moment to do so. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.